Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2018 mid-month general readings. Thanks for joining us here today. Welcome to anyone new. Thanks for all your support and comments and feedback. Like, share, subscribes. Thanks to all of my clients out there for keeping me so busy with personal readings. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can get more info and contact details by clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post. Or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. Feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Turnaround time for personal readings is pretty good, as I do readings full-time 5 to 6 days a week. Although the sooner booked during the holidays, the better. I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial contact with more info. So if you're interested, send me an email. We'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings in all the main areas of life, all different types and lengths and costs, so plenty to choose from. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. Instantgo is really good for fast answers to fast, easy questions. There's a lot of one-question options there. For the more complex issues or complicated issues, traditional readings are probably best, but that's another option for you to consider. For the rest of them, just send me an email. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo for December 2018 mid-month. So we're looking at the remainder of December, the last couple of weeks. Check your rising and moon sign videos if you know them. They can provide additional clarification because general readings always resonate a little differently for everyone. Okay, Virgo. We begin with the Seven of Cups, followed by the Eight of Cups. We have the Magician, followed by the Page of Pentacles. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Three of Wands. So I know in your general reading that was at the beginning of the month, there was some kind of teamwork, collaboration project or something that was having difficulties because somebody was being blind and stubborn and stuck and preventing movement. And your advice from Spirit was to maybe withdraw and let things play out, and maybe even let somebody, make their mistakes if that's what needs to happen. But for you to kind of not rush in and maybe affect anything, that things were still kind of playing out, and Spirit kind of wanted you to take a step back from it. So we're looking at mid-month now, and I feel like that probably still applies, although some of you may be making the decision, you may be thinking about ending it or going your own way, or not maybe working on this teamwork or collaboration anymore. It feels like you want to kind of move forward and maybe explore in a new way with your overall energy being the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, kind of planting some initial wands, doing some initial footwork, and being kind of eager about what's coming in, beginning to see the manifestations of smaller things towards a bigger goal. This can be kind of a trailblazer card, kind of moving forward and wanting to move forward and explore and kind of adventure and maybe do some new things or try and accomplish something in a different but progressive forward way, which might have been the conflict between you and somebody else in working together on a project or to achieve something. We have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups here. I feel like, the Eight of Cups is the card of walking away from something that even though you may not have gone through all of the cups or all of the options or stayed till the end, you may make up your mind during this, this isn't going where I want it to go, and I need to leave. I need to walk away because this isn't working for me. Perhaps if it's teamwork, collaboration. And what crowns it is the Seven of Cups, which can sometimes represent fantasizing, daydreaming, maybe not being all that realistic, or just kind of mulling over a variety of options of potential and possibility. There's kind of a dreamy feel to the Seven of Cups, considering other things. I think maybe around the middle of the month, maybe because of whatever this stuck conflict, blind, stubborn energy was about working with another person or a group of people on something, whether it's in your personal life or family or at work. I feel like you may, around the middle of the month, maybe third week or so, because in your earlier reading, I feel like that was where the majority of the stuck energy was, maybe the second, third week. And you may be just kind of tired of it and fantasizing about, oh my gosh, I just want to, I think maybe I just want to leave this thing. This isn't going to work out. What are my other options? Maybe I should just branch out on my own or go explore on my own, because that's my spirit. That's what I'm wanting to do moving forward, because it feels like this is stuck. And then at or towards the end of December 2018, we have the Magician and the Page of Pentacles. And again, I'm kind of feeling what I did in the original reading. Spirit's advice was to just take a step back from this, but I didn't feel like an active decision was meant to be made during the month of December, particularly not during the holiday season. I still kind of feel that now. It looks like at or towards the end of the month. The Magician, when the Magician shows up, it shows that you have everything that it takes because of how hard you've worked to get to where you're at. You've reached mastery now. You're the magician now. And this says that you have all the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience because of the road that you've walked and all the trials and errors you've learned from. You're now at a place where you're able to take what you can envision and what you can think, you can envision, you can dream about, and you can manifest that into reality in a very practical way using all of the tools and wisdom and knowledge that you've learned over the years. It's a very powerful, empowering, almost entrepreneurial kind of card. And what clarifies it is the Page of Pentacles. Now, pages are just starting out. They're learning, and Pentacles is earth energy. It's practical energy. The Page of Pentacles is just starting, is at the beginning of the path, and they're just starting to come to a deeper understanding and awareness of what it actually takes for things to work in a very real, practical way. Maybe learning about what it's like to manage money or invest, or what it takes to make something come together, the work and the effort that it takes to make something actually come together. So for some of you, Virgo, at the end of December 2018, you may be in a position where you know how to make this thing manifest, how to manifest this thing. You can see the way. But if it's in a project or something with other people and they're not on board with that, and you're just kind of, it looks like you may be kind of coming to an understanding and a realization at the end of the month of what it's actually going to take to make this manifest. And you may just be kind of toying with the idea or playing with the idea of what else might be possible or what would happen if you left this. And that kind of feels like where it ends. And again, I'm remembering back to your original one where I pulled an additional advice card, and the advice was the Hanging Man, to just kind of step back because things were still kind of playing out. Maybe you needed to let the stubborn person try their way and realize that it wasn't going to work. So again, I feel kind of the same energy continuing as you kind of move out through the remainder of December. And we did see in your original reading that you would be enjoying the holidays, even though this wasn't really kind of resolved, but that's kind of what happens during the holiday season sometimes. So it's just kind of a break, which I feel is needed here. And it does look like you end December kind of understanding that it may, it may take more effort and work than you had originally thought it would. And so you're kind of left at the end of December going into January. I think thinking about whether or not this is something you want to continue doing in a partnership kind of way, or whether or not you may feel like branching out on your own, because that's the nature of the Magician. So Virgo, that pretty much wraps up your December mid-month reading. I hope you found it useful. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can get that contact info by clicking on the description bar of all of my videos, or going to my YouTube channel's homepage, clicking on that little About button. I do love and romance readings, of course, relationship compatibility, reconciliation potential, career, work, and finance readings, as well as investment readings. And I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which are pretty popular this time of year, although you can do them any time of the year. They take a look at what's coming in all the main areas of your life over the next 6 or 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And I always get a lot of orders for them November, December, January, as we're ending one year and looking forward to the next. People kind of want to take a look at what's ahead. So something to think about. And also gift readings, which you can purchase any time of the year, but a lot of people like to purchase the gift of a personal reading as a present during the holidays for friends, family, and loved ones. So something else to think about. Okay, Virgo, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the very first reading of the beautiful brand new year, January 2019. I hope all of you have a wonderful, blessed holiday season. Stay safe. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye bye.